how can one cultivate spiritual watchfulness, muraqaba, by feeling shy before Allah's constant gaze? Allah, awalam ya'lam bi anna Allah yara. Does he not see that Allah is watching? Allah sees. So there are a number of ways of doing this, where just constantly reminding yourself Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching, and there are implications to that. And so the most practical way is to remind yourself of the Day of Judgment. And this is what the Quran keeps calling us to. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala constantly takes our attention to the akhirah, and constantly calls our attention to the judgment, the jaza of the Day of Judgment. And this is the easiest, the most practical approach, where you ask yourself, do I have an answer for this? Allah seeing me do this, and Allah knows I've done this. Do I have an answer for this? When I have to stand before Him, or if I'm made to stand before Him, and if I'm asked, why did you do this? What answer will I give? And on a practical level, this is very, very beneficial. And this will also develop an awareness of Allah watching you, His angels watching you. And because the awareness is a big thing. But the awareness of knowing Allah is watching you has to have, for it to work with people. I mean, just having that is very beneficial, but for it to work with people, that it has to lead to a recognition of consequences. Allah is watching me, so someone could say, okay, He's watching me, but how is that going to affect my behavior? So then you say, He's watching me, and whatever I do, can be used as evidence against me, on the Day of Judgment. It's as simple as that. So remember the Day of Judgment. Remember Allah watches you, and remember that you have to stand before Him. And another thing we can do is to think of His blessings. Look at all the gifts Allah gives us, and just look at our mistakes. And so then you keep making your tawbah, you keep being aware that Allah is watching me, and He's gave me this, and with His blessings there in my life, I still went and did X, Y, and Z. So you say, Astaghfirullah, oh Allah, forgive me. And so just this constant loop of remembering the Day of Judgment, remembering Allah is watching you, then remembering the Day of Judgment, and then remembering your mistakes, and saying, oh Allah, forgive me, and making tawbah again and again and again. That is the way, inshallah ta'ala.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله